For Windows, we're going to use a picking pattern. We're in 3/4 time, and our picking pattern is going to go thumb, index, middle, and ring pull on the same beat. So they'll happen at the same time. So it'll go thumb, index, together, index, index. And that gives us a total of 3 sets of eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Also, on this tune, we're going to be using a D major shape. Then it feels like a D minor, but we're up a whole step. Normally D minor is down here, so we come up a whole step, so it's actually an E minor, but we still have the open D string in the bass. Then we're going to move that same shape up another whole step, which creates an F sharp minor with a D in the bass, which is actually called a D major 7 chord. And then it goes back to your D major. The thing to keep in mind is that your ring finger is kind of the tour guide through this phrase. It stays on the B string the whole time. So you get D, sliding up to the E minor with a D in the bass, sliding up to the D major 7 chord, sliding back down to the D, and you notice my ring finger didn't move at all. Now we go to a G add 9, so index finger stays exactly where it was. Everyone else acts like they're going to a G chord. Now D over F sharp, so it's a D chord, but the thumb grabs the 2nd fret on the E string, down to an E minor chord, to an A7, and on the 2nd beat you add your index finger to create regular A. So once again that sounds like, and then you're back to the top. Now your 2nd phrase goes to a C add 9, to a G over B, A minor 7, to a regular D7, up to regular G, down to a D. Now our first ending we get E minor, we put the 4th string in the bass, to an E minor with an open D string in the bass. So it's look mom no hands. We repeat back to our C add 9, or a G6 chord, A minor 7, D7, G chord. Now I'm going to go down to my 2nd ending, which is an E minor, but we're going to leave this high G note on the top on that 1st string, so we're just going to lift off the ring finger. We're going to put a 6th string in the bass. Now we go to what's called A7 suspended 4. It feels like a D suspended 4, but you're going to put the A string in the bass and omit the 4th string. So we get this sound. Then it goes to an A7. So the ring finger comes off on the 2nd string and you replace it with a middle finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So that little motion once again sounds like A7 suspended 4, A7. Now we hit a little marking that says DC all coda. So that means de capo, which is from the beginning. Then we go to the coda. So we're back to the top. Now it says to coda, so instead of using a repeat sign like we did on the 1st cycle of the tune, we just go to the coda, which happens to only be a D chord, and we pinch everybody at the same time.